as lockdown seems to be gradually easing off, some of you will be now thinking about looking for work. And depending on your situation, this can be quite a difficult thing to do. The good news is, if you live in the Stockport area, help is at hand. Stockport Homes has its own dedicated employment team, and their job is to help people like yourself find work. And they're very good at it. Okay, I don't just say that because I'm one of them, but because they have been doing this for years. They know the area, they know the employers, they know the challenges that you're facing, and they've helped countless people do what you're trying to do right now. So I would really encourage you to get in touch with them. I will put the contact details so you can do that at the end of this video. But please, if you are serious about looking for work in the Stockport area, you need to get in touch with these people and see what they can do to help you. To introduce them, to put faces behind the names, I've asked each of them to do a little video with a tip or two on what you could do to improve your odds. So hopefully that will show you what lovely people they all are. So here they are. Enjoy.
When looking for work, consider the areas you can travel to. It may take a couple of hours to travel 10 miles north, but only 30 minutes to travel 10 miles south. Look at all your travel options, including trains, trams, buses and cycling. Try not to focus just on large towns and cities. Try looking for smaller towns on the periphery, as they can sometimes struggle to recruit and a commute can be much easier.
Hi, my name is Marilla Martina and I also work in the employment team at Stockport Homes. My top tip relates to job applications. If you're applying for jobs at this moment in time, you're probably using websites such as Indeed or Stockport Job Match, and it's likely that you're applying for several jobs on a weekly basis, so it can be difficult to keep a track of all your job applications, remember what positions you've applied for and which companies you've applied to. So my top tip would be to make sure that you save a copy of the job description and the person specification of each job that you've applied for, and also save a copy of your completed application, because this will really help you if you are invited for interview. You'll be able to refer back to what the employer was particularly looking for, the skills and experience. You'll also be able to refer back to your application form and see what you've written on your form, what examples you've given, because it's likely that the employer will ask you for more details about what you've written on your application form. A lot of application forms today ask for a supporting statement, so this is a statement which asks you to describe what skills and qualities and experience you've got that relates to the job. In terms of the support that we can offer at Stockport Homes in the employment team, we can help you with completing your application forms, in particular the supporting statement. We can sit down with you and identify what skills and experiences that you've got that are particularly relevant to the role, highlight these on your supporting statement, and make sure that we show the employer that you're the ideal candidate and just the person that they're looking for.
Have you thought about a career change? If so, why not think about doing an apprenticeship? That's what I'm doing at the moment with the Stockport Homes employment team. If you'd like more information, please do get in touch so we can support you with your search.
My name is Jamie and I'm from Stockport Homes employment team. My top tip at the moment for job searching is to use as many different job sites as you can to broaden your search. Different jobs are appearing on different sites at the moment, and it is really important that you do look at more than one site to make sure that you have a better chance of securing a job. It is good as well to actually create an account on these sites. That makes it a lot easier for applying for jobs as well, and you might end up getting quite a lot of alerts through from these different sites. You can easily turn them off if you look on the site. I know it can be quite annoying for your email to be spammed with different jobs coming up. But these sites are quite good to sign up to as well. So when you actually get on the site and you're wanting to search, I would not actually put anything in the keyword section. So there's usually two boxes that appear. There's a keyword section and there's the location. In the keyword section, you might put in jobs like driving or warehouse or something that you've done in the past. Leave it blank, because when you actually click your search, it'll bring up all the jobs that you want to search for in that area. And that might give you some new tips, some new ideas, something that you've never even thought of trying before. Before you click that search button as well, just to say, it is a good idea to put a radius on where you actually want to search. Because, for example, if you put a 50-mile radius and you're searching from Stockport, you might end up with something, a job in Liverpool, and that might, you might not be able to get to it, so there's no point of searching that far. So now you've clicked that search button, which is great. My next tip would be then to put them into date order. So if you're doing this through Indeed, for example, this is quite easy. The first job that comes up, if you look to the top right hand side, it says relevance, and next to it is date. If you then click date, it'll bring up the job that's been most recently put on Indeed. All the other job searching sites are pretty similar, to be honest. So this is actually like a really good tip, because jobs are left on sites that have actually been filled and the vacancy's not even available anymore. So this is really, really handy and a really good way of starting your search. When you clicked on that search, usually it then brings up, for example, on Indeed, it'll say, do you want to apply for this job with Indeed? If you've already put your CV on Indeed, that's easy. That'll just apply for that job. But sometimes it takes you to the company's website. Don't be put off by that. Still apply for that job using the company's website. In fact, sometimes, because the job goes directly to the company, this might sometimes be a better way of applying, rather than going to Indeed and someone from Indeed then sending your CV on. So at the moment with Stockport Homes, what we are doing to try and help you guys at the moment is we are increasing our job booklet. So our job booklet used to go out once a week, but now it goes out every Tuesday and Thursday. We're keeping this up to date as possible at the moment. There's different sections. So you've got your job section. There's a bit about apprenticeships. There's some about self-employment. You've got some training, and you've got some volunteering section at the moment as well. So, please take advantage of these opportunities, because at the moment this is a really good time to upskill yourself and even consider a different career path. So yeah, they're my tips for Stockport Homes.
Well, I hope you found that interesting and useful. See, I told you there were nice people, lovely people in the employment team, most of them. So yes, I hope that was of use to you. The good thing, as I said at the beginning about the employment team, is they're there to support anyone in Stockport who is looking for work. So you don't have to be a Stockport Homes customer or resident to access their support. If you live in the Stockport area and you're serious about looking for a job, get in touch with them. Okay, we all need help from time to time, and when you're looking for work, you need all the help you can get. So please check out the contact details and get in touch. We also have some other YouTube videos about employment support, things like preparing for interview and interview techniques. So check those out. But until I see you again, stay safe and goodbye.